It's like staying in a plunge for 4 weeks. It's discomfort. It's uncomfortable. Doing multiple marathons back to back to back to back. It's uncomfortable. It's discomfort. But when I reflect back, it's the man, it's the version, it's who I became in that 4 weeks. See, as a coach, he had to learn, he had to dissect, he had to guide and shed the light on my ego, my pride. Basically punched me in the mouth. And the time was, I think it was 4 to 5 weeks in, is I said, hey man, I don't think I'm getting what I want out of this. And he said, you know what? Let me spend some time on that and I'll get back with you. I said, okay, that's interesting. Normally, I thought he was going to address my concern. I get an email 30 minutes later, basically breaking down, hey, this is the Sean that's showing up on these phone calls, the 60-minute phone calls. Are you showing up as Clark Kent or are you showing up as Superman? And I spent about 5 minutes reflecting on that. And I called him immediately. I said, I am Superman. I am the egotistical guy, business owner, entrepreneur that is driving my life uncontrollably.
That's exactly what we're talking about today, right there. That is exactly what we're talking about. When you read it and saw it, which was clarity, it was spelled out, it was written, and you could see, right? Seeing is having clarity. You already had that information in your head. You already knew it.
Yep.
But you weren't clear on it, and it took somebody else to get it out.
Yes.
So that's a perfect example of having answers, because you could even speak to it, but there was an emotional connection at that moment. That was when you had information. Information is useless only when the connections in the brain says, aha,
yes,
that's what it is. And without him, we could say there's a chance, I'm sure you would have found it at some point, but man, there's a severe chance you might not have. That's why we see 50, 60, 7-year-olds still spinning. They also have the information in their heads too, but they never did that work that you did